Okay, guys, so it's in the afternoon of January 18th, 2023, and I was just, you'd be shocked. I was going through my mail, and you'd be shocked how many automated tickets you get in the mail. So I'm working through that now. But then I'm always following the news and all these things, and I want to go out to D.C., and I want to go chase the stories for you. But then when I look at the news, it's kind of like the only thing breaking right now, there's a few things breaking, in my opinion, and well, there's many things breaking, always. But number one is, we've got to love each other, take care of each other. We've got to follow God and believe in God. That's, number one thing. The number two thing is, I just read that Saudi Arabia is now going to start paying for oil with other currencies. Well, if you know anything about the dollar, right, it's backed by petroleum. It's called the petrodollar. And all these nations are forming up. BRICS nations, which is Russia and China. Right? Egypt now, I think I heard. So really the thing and then I'm talking to friends and their electric bills are up by a lot. And then I see a sign at the grocery store about the price of eggs, which are now $7 or $8 a dozen. So I say, well, Richard, I could go chase the stories. But then I'm like, people I'm talking to, and then these networks have reached out to me, and because I've had, over the last 2.5 years, I've had hundreds of offers of things to get behind. Hundreds. So many. I could be selling you any number of gimmicks right now. Tons of them. You wouldn't believe it. And I just never did any of them because, and it's not because I'm completely broke or something why I'm doing this. I can take marketing dollars from advertising channels nonstop. There's hundreds of those messages. Richard, post my ad. I'll pay you X dollars. So that's who I was. I would just be doing that. But instead, I'm someone that's watching the news, and I was part of the news, and I'm in the news, and I'm seeing that Saudi Arabia is now going to accept other currencies other than the U.S. dollar. And if that doesn't shake a rattle in your head, petrodollar, OPEC. Our currency is based on oil. And now they're going to pay in another currency. And we cut Russia off from SWIFT. And now they're working around BRICS, which is gold-backed. Listen, 3 miles, 5 miles from where I am right now, there's the Federal Reserve. And they're remodeling it. Don't believe the nonsense on the internet. They are remodeling it. They're spending $1 billion. Why? Because they just bought the most gold. So there's a company out there that you're going to get a debit card that you can swipe against your real silver holdings in vaults, just like they use vaults. Because if you're hanging on to fiat at this point and you don't see what's coming soon, you're going to be in trouble. It's coming to everyone's doorstep. Right now, my friends are telling me about electric bills that are way up. What else is what's next going to be way up? Wouldn't you rather be having silver in the bank when things are way up than a fiat currency that clearly they're taking down? And I wouldn't count my pennies on, or my wishes or whatever you count on the Sarah just Sarah. The politicians are in on it. They're not going to bring about that law. Who's going to do it? The white hats? The military?